that first semester I didn't really talk to anyone, but having that same two classes with everyone, like every week, it was familiar to me. It was that one class that I didn't really have to like worry about, like, oh, who was gonna help me with my work. Everyone was taking the same class, everyone was at the same academic level, so like it was really helpful because I felt like I always had someone that I could turn to. And it was really nice to have a friend group to like go to lunch at, and like since then we've gotten closer, and it's just really awesome because first semester, like I was pretty isolated. Like my door was always closed, and I started opening it, and I was like, wow, these people are cool. And I was like, wow, I have friends. And it was kind of a culture shock because they're all from different parts.
So it was interesting because my freshman year, Abby was my roommate. And I don't know if you've interviewed Abby yet, but she's kind of like our glue. And so it was very easy for me to sort of be friends with Abby, and then Abby sort of make the connections, and I'm like, hey, you're here. I think this previous semester, I had a single to myself, and I sort of disassociated a little bit, but now I think it's more of like I think this semester it's definitely, personally, I think I've grown closer to everyone, even though we're farther apart, because we're actually making the effort to see each other.
Really started a bond. And Abby, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but she's kind of like the leader of our whole group. She really brought us all together. She worked really hard to do that, and it's paid off a lot. I'm really thankful that I have them.
So for me, it was just making myself available. Like, I sat outside. We have a lounge space at the end of Smith Hall, and I just sat out there every day. And I would sit out there when I wasn't in class, and I would do homework and then study, and then I would start inviting more people to do that. And then some parts of our friend group didn't develop until later, so it was more of just like continually offering and offering and offering. And then the group chat came along, and we did Halloween together, and we did stuff like that, and we're actually doing Halloween again, which is really cool. But it's sort of just like making yourself available for those people and kind of saying like, okay, so now that you've hung out with me outside for a little bit, let's go to dinner.
Whenever like first like came here, like the honest people got to campus like first, and just had like sort of a whole day like to ourselves, and I was like really like happy that everyone was really friendly at first, and I was like, okay, we're gonna be like a good group of friends, and we all lived on the same like hall with each other, and we like became more than just like classmates, like people to do homework with. Like we hung out with each other like every single day. We had like, even if like people from, I mean, we're all like different majors. We have like an English major, like half of us are science people, and I think we also have like a theater major as well. And yeah, we all just like help each other's classes if we like need that, and then like if we needed to rant about anything, we all had each other to hang out with.
I was really excited to like come here with my twin because yeah, it makes the whole like transition a little more comfortable. But we were both, you know, we like to put ourselves out there. So like she does some things, I do some things that she doesn't do. Like I decided to try dancing, and she like does not want to do that. So it was kind of cool how we found different paths. And then she also found out she wanted to change her concentration to pre-med, and I'm still doing pre-vet. So like we came in with the same idea, but you know, we're starting to figure out like our different paths.